Ladies and gentlemen, Top Rank Incorporated, along with your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser. This Bud's for You presents the featured bout of the evening. This contest is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dr. James Nave, Commissioners Nat Carasali, Dr. Elias Ghanem, Luther Mack, and Crispin Rivera, Executive Director Mark Ratner, Chief Physician at ringside, Dr. Flip Homansky, attending physicians, Dr. Al Capana and Dr. William Berliner, timekeepers, Jane Broadfoot and James Cavan. This contest is also sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization, WBO Supervisor at ringside, Nick Karasotis. The three judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Chuck Jampa, Jerry Roth, and John Rupert. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Mills Lane. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Grand Garden here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, let's get ready to rumble! 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red, white, and blue, and weighing in at 134 pounds. His professional record, 36 victories with 26 knockouts against only 3 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, introducing the challenger, a 2-time world champion and current junior lightweight champion of the world, John Molina.
All right, baby. All right. Come on, baby. Here. Come on.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue with red trim, weighing 135 pounds. In 1992, he captured Olympic gold. Now, as a professional, he has a perfect record of 16-0, 15 by knockout victory. Ladies and gentlemen, from East LA, California, presenting the undefeated lightweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
All right. Lou. All right, we've already been through the instructions in the dressing room. And for the championship of the world, I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger's corner? Any questions from the champion's corner? Let's get it on. See that chin?
John Molina presumably is going to be asking questions of De La Hoya that he hasn't been asked as yet. Let's see if he has the answers.
And you heard Mills Lane make reference to a championship. De La Hoya holds the World Boxing Organization lightweight belt. It's the 4th governing body. In most quarters, only 3 governing bodies are recognized for mainstream title purposes, and here at HBO, we don't yet regard De La Hoya as a world champion, but he is certainly a potential future world champion. John Molina has promised to be aggressive, come straight forward, which is his style, and try to pressure De La Hoya. He says that De La Hoya has not been properly pressured by his opponents in the past. De La Hoya, for his part, says, Molina's not a natural 135-pounder. I'm just the bigger man. And indeed, as they stand in there together, George, De La Hoya does present the bigger physical picture.
And not only that, De La Hoya is using for the first time in my mind a good stiff left jab. He's not dependent upon his power. He's throwing that jab. That jab hurts.
De La Hoya with a hard right hand that buckled Molina's knees. John just keeps coming.
De La Hoya looks like a kid next door. He's like a little schoolboy. So you have a tendency, fighters have a tendency to try to run over him. And that's what happens.
That's what happens right there. Molina going down from a hard left and a right hand behind it. Third time in his career that John Molina has been knocked down. Lupe Suarez and Tony Lopez did it also. Molina's in trouble here. De La Hoya may just hit too hard for John Molina.
De La Hoya better understand this came about because of that stiff left jab. Start all over again, just like there wasn't even a knockdown.
Hard right hand by Molina. And now John seems to have his legs back. Good straight left by De La Hoya.
De La Hoya is starting to feint with his left jab, which is good. This is a world-class boxer he's fighting. If you're going to knock him out, you're going to have to do it one knockdown at a time.
Well, he's already gotten the first knockdown in round number 1. And De La Hoya punctuates the round with 2 more hard right hands to the jaw of John Molina.
That's the greatest round of Oscar De La Hoya's career.
John, you're standing too straight in front of him. You gotta veer, you gotta turn him, You got that? Give me that water! Give me that water, goddammit! Jesus Christ! Yeah. You got that, John? Okay.
Take a look at this lightning quick left hand. It's slow motion, but even there you can see how quick it was. George, this kid has talent that you don't often see.
You know, and there's so much of it is natural.
Smart.
That left hook is just lightning. He hammered him in the first round without even having to throw the left hook very much, and it's far and away his best punch. Round 2 begins. De La Hoya landed 56% of his shots in the first round. If Molina's going to do anything here, he's got to somehow get inside of Oscar De La Hoya's jab.
And his corner has already told Molina, go side to side, which will throw your fight completely off. You got to get right on in there.
Well, if he stands out here, George, it looks like it's just going to be a bloodletting.
He's got to get on in there. His corner is telling him to go side to side. De La Hoya measures him with his left jab.
Molina is totally willing. He wants to fight his way in there, but so far Oscar's jab has just been too hard.
He's the first guy that looked like that since Muhammad Ali to look like a kid and punch like a grown man with a good left jab.
He looks like he can handle Molina's hard shots without too much trouble, too.
Yeah, Molina, though, is starting to get a little confident. I've been knocked down now. I'm starting to throw a little body punch here and there. Oscar cannot allow this guy to hit him in his body.
De La Hoya still not getting much of a chance to step up behind the left hook and showcase it.
I think he shouldn't open up too soon with the left hooks to the body because he will allow Molina to get a little close.
Molina tried another hard right hand. You see how every time Oscar throws the left, it backs Molina up.
Yeah. The jab is going to be more effective than his left hook. Oscar starts throwing too many left hooks to the body, he's going to get caught with a looping right hand, so he better stick with his jab. He's winning the fight with it.
There's a hard left. Molina stops in his tracks. De La Hoya senses something and comes forward.
Watch the heads in there, Molina.
Another hard left for De La Hoya. Molina steps back. When they speak Spanish in the corners, our interpreter is Hector Garcia.
Son, don't stay that straight. Pa, 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 pa. Okay? Just move, okay? Got it, son? Huh? Give me that water, Joe. Give me that water.
Turn off the drug scene.
Breathe. Relax, and breathe, son. You're working beautiful, man.
Here are some combinations from De La Hoya early in the round. And he is certainly showing tonight, so far, that he is more than just a pretty face.
Vita, come on, baby, come on. Come on, Vita, turn him. In the corner, John. In the corner. Let's go, come on. Let's go second side here, let's go.
Lou Duva urging Molina, turn him. Hard to turn a man when he simply overpowers you every time you get close.
Now Molina did something very important. He landed 3 body punches, which could be his saving face now, because if this fight goes beyond 6 rounds, those body punches on Oscar De La Hoya are going to pay dividends. He even landed an effective left jab to the pit of the stomach.
So you think he should stay with the body punches all the way?
That's right. Hey, let Oscar win the first 3 rounds. Larry said something earlier. Molina's been in how many championship fights?
12 championship fights, George.
It counts for a whole lot.
Well, certainly isn't going to get desperate or flustered just as a result of having been knocked down in round number 1. And he certainly knows how it feels to lose rounds and win the fight.
He's thrown an occasional right to the body, right in the pit of the stomach. And let me tell you, that's a championship type style. Oscar better stick to his left jab. Forget about trying to get a 3-punch knockdown. He's a good 1-2 puncher. Stick with the left jab.
He threw 92 jabs in the first 2 rounds and landed 52 of them.
Stick with your left jab, Oscar. Molina, stay close.
And as De La Hoya's energy level starts to go down, Molina is able to get inside a little bit more. Left hand inside by Molina.
Now you hope that Oscar De La Hoya's corner refocus him. Get back on your left jab. Don't allow this guy to touch your body at all.
All right. Come on, back from there. Come on, here we go.
Good left hook landed by De La Hoya as Molina was coming in. That's the price he'll have to pay sometimes.
Molina's got to take that and keep coming. There are those important body punches again by Molina.
Hey, come on. All right, let's go. Come on.
He's apologizing, but he's saying, I'm going to do it again anyway.
The revelation about De La Hoya so far is that he's fighting better defensively than we have seen
Now
in
you're
the
boxing
past.
beautiful. Now you're boxing nice. Okay, Dandan, you're boxing good. You know where you're hurting him now? You're hurting him. Dandan, you're hurting him in the body. You got that? I want you to get close, jab your way in, move your head, get close, go to the body with this guy. Okay? Come on.
Moviendo su cabecita, ya lo tenemos.
Don't throw this fight, you're winning. Easy. Are you winning, son?
You got to work your way out. You can't stay in there, you know.
Come on.
That's the only time he makes halfway decent.
Hey. Mijo, estás ganando, mijo. Beautiful, okay?
East Los Angeles' Oscar De La Hoya against Fajardo, Puerto Rico's John Molina. In the third round, Molina began to snake his way inside, sometimes feinting and then punching to the body.
And he's following direction from his corner. Molina is. Lou Duva probably is one of the best cornermen in the world. Told him exactly what to do, and he's going to follow suit to it.
And Duva and Molina told us yesterday they would make this fight plan up as they went along.
For the first time, De La Hoya is against the rope. He is being bulldogged.
It's right there. All right, come on, come on.
When he sticks to the jab like that, though.
If he sticks to that left jab, like you say, it's going to be a different fight. Forget about the right hands and the uppercuts and the hooks. Right back to what got you there, jab. But Molina is following the instructions with the body punch.
Come on, come on. All right, we sit back clean. Here we go. Come on.
See the determination that Molina brings to this. It's an enormous opportunity for him coming, you suspect, toward the end of his career.
Oscar's going to have to be tough.
Here we go.
One thing good about a great boxer like Pernell Whitaker, you get tough with him, he'll get tough with you.
Come on, work out.
You hit him on his below the belt, he'll hit you right back below the belt.
And so if Molina can continue to pursue the plan of punishing Oscar to the body,
Oscar may have to go back and get him back.
hard shots. Molina wobbles again. De La Hoya looking for a chance to land one more left hook.
There was a terrific left to the body by De La Hoya during that flurry.
Yep.
You know, it takes a tremendous amount of power and strength to just keep charging a guy to his body like that.
Another good left to the body.
Molina taking a lot of punishment here in round 4.
All right. Come on, get off the net.
Fight is being fought at a furious pace. How long can both men keep this up?
It benefits Molina with all the experience and with the extra weight down on his thighs. Oscar De La Hoya, legs are thin, doesn't favor him to keep mixing things up like that.
Good point.
I agree with George that Molina now has to think of winning a long, grueling fight so that the younger, taller, thinner man wears down.
Legs look like a good soccer player, Molina.
Down.
Todo esto. Calma, está todo bien, trabájalo con calma, boteando, moviendo, no te quedes con él. Muévete a los lados.
Done. You got to get close, and I want you to go to the body. You're hurting him in the body, but then turn him, vida. You got that? Okay.
Con calma, lo tenemos ya, está sintiendo, con calma.
Let's see that flurry. Basketball coaches say you can't coach height. Boxing trainers might say you can't coach these kind of fast hands and combinations.
Beautiful.
You feel it, son. The thing at the end, you get through your punch.
La toalla, give me the towel.
Fight is scheduled for 12 rounds. In round 4, De La Hoya threw 63 punches. Molina threw 52. So far, Oscar lands at a much higher rate than does his opponent. Harold Letterman.
Jim, 39-36, 3 rounds to 1. Oscar De La Hoya. Jim, in round 4, I think Oscar got tired of waiting for John to rush him at the counterpunch, and he just stepped forward and nailed John with some terrific shots. He certainly deserves an extra point for the knockdown in round 1. So I got Oscar De La Hoya up by 3 points so far.
Look at De La Hoya blast away as Molina just sticks his head in his chest and stays right there.
I've given De La Hoya every round, although one of them was very close.
The thing about De La Hoya, he can hit you on top of the head and it hurts, which is very strange for a fighter in that weight class.
But he's expending a lot of energy, George, and sometimes hard punchers who are going for the knockout early tend to tire very quickly.
That's right, exactly right.
kind of shakes his head as if to say that didn't hurt. That almost always means it did.
I thought he was saying, how did I get hit by that punch?
Maybe it was.
Go back to your jab. Forget about the hooks. Oscar De La Hoya has got to stick to a strategy of left jab, left jab. Whenever he throws the powerful left hooks, he's playing into Molina's game.
Crowd booing as they think Molina tried to headbutt De La Hoya. De La Hoya has looked at Mills Lane a couple of times as if to say, are you going to let him headbutt me?
Yes, he's going to let him do it because that's the way he's got to fight. He's butting, he's pushing, he's hitting below the belt, he's doing everything. But what else can he do?
Molina keeps trying that looping right hand. Is that going to open up the left hook for Oscar?
Oscar's got to regain his composure, go back to the left jab, forget about this guy and mixing it up. Forget about it. Molina got to continue to do what he's doing.
A reaching right hand from Molina. He's just loading up and lunging with the right.
Uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya.
John Molina has been a little bit tougher to find for Oscar De La Hoya in round 5. World Championship Boxing returns in 2 weeks with March Boxing Blowout, an unprecedented month of boxing here on HBO Sports. Beginning March 4 with Pernell Whitaker aiming for his 4th title against junior middleweight champion Julio Cesar Vasquez. 1 week later, former heavyweight champion Riddick Bowe takes on British sensation Herbie Hyde. And then on March 18, super middleweight champion Roy Jones opposes Antoine Bird in Jones's first title defense at 168 pounds. 3 consecutive Saturday nights of boxing live here on HBO. March Boxing Blowout.
Keep it like that, okay? Don't throw this fucking fire away. You're winning. Be careful with that right hand.
You sense a worried note in De La Hoya's corner there?
No doubt about it. That man has got to stick to his jab. And he hasn't been in there with this kind of fighter that you're going to have to coast sometime. You got to coast, build up points, keep him away from you.
Molina promised to find out for us what De La Hoya can take to the body.
Yeah, and De La Hoya just did probably the best thing he could do in this fight. Throw the left hook, well, no, never mind where it lands.
Hard right hand by Molina on the uppercut. De La Hoya seemed to take it okay.
Molina complained about that blow, but the referee said that was a good punch.
Let him go, Molina. Come on, step back.
And there's blood at the left nostril of Oscar De La Hoya. He knows it. He just reached for it with the glove and took a look.
Molina doesn't want to get hit in the body anymore either. Now Oscar should try to pursue left hooks to the body at this point.
The article of faith in John Molina's camp is the longer the fight goes, the better off we are.
All right, here we go. Step back. Come on.
Oscar's starting to look to his corner. He's in unfamiliar territory.
I think he's frustrated.
He's got to learn now you can win fights without knocking people out. All those body punches of Molina are starting to hurt.
And if De La Hoya gets distracted and wanders away from his fight plan, that won't help at all.
Well, like I said earlier, Pernell Whitaker, you get dirty with him, he'll get dirty with you. Oscar De La Hoya is finding out now. With some of these fighters, it's not winning. It's how you play the game.
Watch the hands. Come on, right the hands. Come on, come on.
Whenever Oscar uses his left jab, it's a different fight.
Step back. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Well, for those who wondered whether Molina could hang in and take De La Hoya's punches coming up in weight, the returns now look pretty good. In round one, it was trouble. But John Molina is increasingly in the fight as we near the midway point. Hard left hand by Molina. Hard right hand by De La Hoya.
Come on. Get the back of that net.
Jim, the one thing about a punch that hurts, it hurts. And you can't do anything about that. Oscar De La Hoya hits you and it hurts you.
All right, one step back. Whoa, time.
Molina is trying to turn this into a brawl. He's found out that he cannot box and just fight with De La Hoya.
There, son. You let him in too much. Don't let him in.
Oh, you got the box.
Yes, sir. You got to box, mijo. Don't stay that long inside.
And you got to get out of
You
there.
win.
Work your way out. Work your way out.
Who's got the bucket?
God.
Come on. Right, John. Okay, you're running in. Don't run in. When you go side to side, I'm going to hit it. All right? Come on. He can't take it in the belly.
In the corner, please.
Round 7 begins. Round 6 was the first one of the fight in which, by our punch stat numbers, Molina outlanded De La Hoya. Winging right hand over the top by Molina. He's thrown everything but the kitchen sink in the last 3 rounds.
And now it's time to come up away from the body now. Molina has spent too much time on the body. You got to get out there and win this fight too.
But Lou Duva's last words when he left the corner was he can't take it in the belly. So he wants him to throw more punches to the body, George.
Yeah, and he's right to say that, but now he's invested a lot of time, and you got the dividends are to go back to the head now and get a knockout.
Double left.
You don't want to throw to the body and then win on body punches.
Triple left hook by De La Hoya, and again De La Hoya looks at Mills Lane and says, "Are you gonna let him butt me?"
Right. Thank you, Mills Lane.
Right hand and left hand by De La Hoya. And how tough is Molina, George?
Molina is tough.
He took 2 monster shots right on the
How tough
chin.
is Molina? Real tough.
Yep.
And he's standing right in front of Oscar like he wants more.
All right, one step back. Come on, both of you. Hey, boy, here we go.
That's the kind of thing that's got to befuddle De La Hoya just a little bit. He's not used to seeing people stand up when he lands those 2 punches.
That's why that left jab is so important. When you can't do anything else, keep tic-tac-toeing with that left jab.
All right, get off from there. Come on.
Fatal mistake. Oscar allowing Molina to bend his back forward like that.
Why?
All of a sudden, those body punches start to work, and you're on the canvas. Never let him get his hand above your neck.
Hard right hand by Molina landed. He steps in and digs to the body twice more. Left hand by Molina. He's winning some of these exchanges now, and that wasn't happening in the first 3 rounds.
And he has a good chance for a good knockdown because he's put in some good body punches.
Yeah, he's invested, that's for sure.
Come on, both of them.
But one thing happened earlier, Oscar went down to the body a few times too.
Now he goes back to the jab.
What a beautiful left jab.
Takes the right hand over the top. De La Hoya with a look of extreme frustration on his face. And if you listen between rounds, Oscar's not getting a lot of tactical guidance in the corner from Robert Alcazar. A lot of support, a lot of encouragement, but he may be thinking, what am I supposed to do next?
Well, you're in with Oscar De La Hoya. He showed he doesn't want a manager, so you better not persist too much in giving him too much advice.
Good job, okay?
Then. Wipe that water off.
You got that?
Algo así que estás ganando. Algo así, echarle agua in the head.
No. Hey, vive, box.
Sácalo duro abajo y ven arriba. Coge aire.
Okay, John.
Harold Letterman, through half of the fight, how do you have it?
Larry, 4 rounds to 3, 67-65, Oscar De La Hoya. I think he's having a hard time handling that pressure. And I get 3 rounds to John Molina because he got inside and whacked away. Rounds 2, 5, and 6. I definitely gave to Molina because of his pressure and effective aggressiveness. And De La Hoya refuses to step forward and get off with a good left jab, right hand combination.
I have De La Hoya ahead 5 rounds to 2.
And again, between rounds, a quiet corner for De La Hoya.
Now De La Hoya is starting to find his stuff at home. He's flicking his left jab, which is something you ought to do when you can't do anything else. Coast a little bit. Use your left jab. Make this guy think I may hit you and I may not.
What he's done in adapting to this fight is to become the counterpuncher rather than taking the lead. And that's unusual for a young fighter like this against a quality opponent to be able to modify whatever his plans were to adapt to the circumstances.
De La Hoya takes a hard right hand over the top, tries to retaliate with the left, but Molina effectively steps away.
Step back, clean, come on, here we go.
Future opponents are looking at this and saying, wow, John seems to reach him time and time again with that looping right.
Now John does a lot better when he just shortens that left hook rather than throwing those wild shots.
Step back, clean, come on.
John never misses a chance inside to dig to the body.
But the way it's supposed to go, you go 4 rounds to the body and then you come up to the head. You just can't stay down there anymore. They say that Oscar De La Hoya turns the heat on extremely hot when he trains, so this kid is accustomed to the heat.
De La Hoya trains at altitude in Big Bear, California. Claims he's in the best shape tonight that he's ever been in for a boxing match.
Boy, did that right hand by De La Hoya hurt Molina. It hurt. Oscar doesn't even know it.
Molina walks away after taking that right hand shot to the body.
Wisely done. Walk away. Good body punching by Molina once again. And a rabbit punch.
And Oscar looking around the arena as if to say what a nuisance this guy is.
Both you guys are fighting a hell of a fight. Enough stick of breath, okay? Come on, let's go. Time.
That's what happens when an experienced fighter starts rabbit punching, hitting behind the belt. It makes a younger fighter who's a lot classier start doing the same thing. It's up to the referee to get out there and make him stop.
All right, we'll hit the back of the neck. Come on. Here we go.
This has become a tough night for Mills Lane, George.
That's right, and you really don't know what to do, but sometimes
Sit down. Okay. Stand down. Now I want you to stand. Stand down. Now you okay. Good. Now, John, you're hurting him in the body, but don't run in straight, John. Hey, then go in, right? Then go in. Give me the water.
Con calma, lo tiene ya lo tiene, ya lo está dominando, se quiere quitar.
This guy is yours. This guy is yours. Just keep moving your head side to side. But this guy is yours.
I got it.
You're winning this fight. Keep your hands up and keep moving your head.
Uppercut. But when he jabs, look. When he jabs, aquí. Okay?
Here we go.
Come on, start hitting on the uppercut. You win another fight. You win another fight.
De La Hoya
That shit away.
has answered some questions in this fight. Now he has to answer the toughest one of all. Will he have the endurance to go in a hard, tough fight like this? 4 more hard rounds.
All right, now you're trying to come on.
De La Hoya looking for Mills Lane to break them apart. Molina just pounding away to the body. We heard Lou Duva, George, asking Molina to hit De La Hoya underneath the left arm when he jabs. What's that all about?
Well, I didn't hear you.
Lou Duva asking asking Molina to hit De La Hoya under the left elbow on the bottom of the arm when he jabs him.
I think Lou Duva at this point now is just doing a lot of yeah. And he hasn't got a whole lot of anything on what he's saying. Early on, what he said made a point, but now it's like, I got to say something.
All right, one step back. Now you're tied in. One step back in. Come on.
Molina now just got to keep throwing that overhand right. Keep throwing that overhand right.
All right. One step. Come on. Oscar, let him go, come on.
That's right, you got to dig down sometime, Oscar. Nobody's going to give you anything. Oh, Molina's gone completely rude.
A look of rage on the face of Oscar De La Hoya as he tries to preserve his status of the golden boy of the lightweight division.
I've never heard a fighter called rude,
let him go.
George.
Let him go in there, come on.
The big job is for the referee now to keep this guy from rapid punching. Look, take points away from him at this point, otherwise Oscar's going to have to start doing the same thing.
It's a mark of how tough Molina is that De La Hoya hasn't been able to hurt him recently, even when Molina is winging those shots from the outside, side to side, coming in, winging outside shots like that. De La Hoya ought to be able to come straight up the middle against him, George.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya is in unfamiliar territory, and for that you allow him a lot of things you ordinarily wouldn't allow an more experienced fighter. His legs are bouncing now. He's going to use his jab a little bit, save it for the last round.
Fight is scheduled for 12. And through 9 rounds, it increasingly becomes a thriller. Oscar De La Hoya and John Molina fighting our second main event of the evening. Earlier tonight, in case you missed it, young light heavyweight prospect Montel Griffin survived this near knockdown in the 3rd round against James Toney, when Toney landed a hard punch and Griffin did not go down. Then in round 7, well, was Toney hit? George Foreman thinks not. Some of the rest of us think perhaps he was. He stumbled into the ropes. Then in the final 10 seconds of the 12th round, Montel Griffin still coming on. And to the surprise of many, to the utter shock of George Foreman, Griffin was given a majority decision by the judges here. One of them scored the bout even. The other 2 both scored it close, but for Montel Griffin, the winner in a huge upset over former middleweight and super middleweight champion James Toney, moving up in weight to the light heavyweight class. Oscar De La Hoya knocked John Molina down in the 1st round and looked as though he might be able to score another spectacular early round knockout. But since then, Molina has gotten tougher and tougher and tougher, has succeeded in changing the style of the fight to a brawl, and has given De La Hoya everything he can handle for the past 5 or 6 rounds.
I don't need the help. Come on. Step back. Keep punching.
Both fighters look tired in round 10.
Oscar's been in for a fight. First right hand to the body by Oscar De La Hoya. A right hook.
Come on. Come on. Hey. Come here. All right, come on.
Oscar De La Hoya is starting to get into the left hook to the body now.
Who's holding whom, George?
It's definitely Molina. Molina's doing some holding on now because he's trying to hit behind the head. You can only do it if you're holding on.
Coming up immediately following tonight's coverage of World Championship Boxing, stay tuned for the premiere of Real Sex 11 on the East Coast and on Deadly Ground on the West Coast. In case you've just joined us, you're looking at the conclusion of HBO's World Championship Boxing doubleheader from Las Vegas. And Oscar De La Hoya, the golden boy, takes some tough shots on the chin there from John Molina.
Too much rabbit punching on the young boy's back of his head. Someone should take some points away from Molina.
When is Mills going to penalize? When is Mills Lane going to penalize
Molina? I don't know why he's allowing him to continue to hit Oscar behind the head.
Harold Letterman, have you seen a point deduction here in your view?
No, absolutely not. It's a rough fight. All I see is Oscar De La Hoya crying to Mills Lane that he's being butted, he's being hit behind the head. Let him fight back. I mean, this is a fight. It's not tiddlywinks. No, don't take away any points.
Listen, you cheat and you're not fighting. Boxing is the art. It's an art. Or is hitting behind the belt, it's got to go.
So you think Lane should have deducted a point for the...
I don't know why he's not doing that. He's creating a nasty situation.
Listen, Oscar, listen to me. Every time you get close, tie the motherfucker. You win all the fight already, okay? Don't risk the fight. You win this fight already. We use the experience. Use the experience.
You got the boxing.
Son,
You got the boxing.
son, don't do macho man shit no more, okay? You win this fight already. Don't risk it. Don't throw him away. You win already this fight, okay? Okay, son? It's clear? Feel good, John? Come on, now the fight's getting close. Now you're going to win. Understand? Right? Don't let him tie you up. They tie you up, and then punch. Okay? Okay.
For Oscar De La Hoya's sake, his trainer better be right.
Come on.
I'm not sure Oscar's going to listen to him. What do you think, George? Is Oscar going to listen to those instructions from Robert Alcazar?
Yeah, but at the same time, Oscar is a good-looking kid, but he's deep down a man. He's not going to allow this guy to just do anything to him.
Hard left hand there by De La Hoya as Molina came in. Harold Letterman, how do you score it going into these last two?
Jim, 95-94, 6 rounds to 4, John Molina. Since the 5th round on, I don't think Oscar De La Hoya's been able to handle the pressure. All he's doing is grabbing Molina. When Molina gets inside, Molina does all the punching.
Now, you're holding.
Lane has stopped the clock.
Okay, come on.
I have it 6 rounds to 3 and 1 even for De La Hoya.
So we have the usual difference of opinion at ringside.
De La Hoya is going to have to do what people in LA can do, is fight. The referee has allowed this guy to hit him behind the head, hold him and hit him. He starts to hold a little bit to avoid it, and the referee cautions him.
Let him go. Let him go.
Nobody's going to give it to you, Oscar.
Let him go, Oscar.
Baptism by fire for Oscar De La Hoya. John Molina making prophecy of his assertion that the longer the fight went, the better it would be for him.
Let him go, come on.
Good right hand by Oscar. That stops the momentum a little bit.
Let him go, sit back.
Oscar's legs are very weak now, but his fists are very heavy.
Yeah, but look at him leaning all over Molina there. You're right about his legs, George. And Molina's strategy of getting to De La Hoya's body and legs may have paid off, but there were 2 hard left-hand shots by De La Hoya. And now he drops his hands and says, come at me. And Molina obliges.
just trying things that he ought to try now. When you can't do it your way, try something else.
I'm sure Robert Alcazar has his heart in his throat.
Good left hook by Molina. That left hook hurt.
Come on, step back, both of them. Let him go.
Oscar De La Hoya got hurt.
Step back.
Remember what's at stake for De La Hoya. The May 6th date with Rafael Ruelas already set up. What do you think of that, George?
Oscar De La Hoya now is going to have to do what people have been doing for years, fight.
To go.
Mijo, eres el campeón. Un round. Don't be smart. Be smart, son.
Be careful coming up. You kick the balls out and everything.
Son. You got to win the fight. You got to win this round big. Okay? You got to win it.
Tú eres el que manda ahora, tú eres el que manda. Tienes que poner la presión y tirar el golpe por abajo. No, con tu mano arriba, no te dejes sorprender.
Okay. Okay.
Come here.
Box, mijo. Make time. Look, you get on the inside, then boom, right up, right? Get close and bring it up and come right back with the punches.
Okay.
Come on. Just.
Well, Lou Duva now agrees with De La Hoya's trainer. He's telling his fighter he has to win this round big to win the fight.
10th time past the 10th round for Molina. Vastly more experienced than De La Hoya, who goes into the 12th for only the second time in his career.
Get the punches on both of them. Come on.
Boy, it takes a lot of energy when the referee starts hitting on your hand.
And step back. Come on, guys.
Which man will be able to throw fearlessly here in the 12th?
Oscar De La Hoya is more accurate. He's standing flat-footed now. He's power. He hurt Molina that time. He's got to stand flat-footed and prove to him that, hey, I'm not backing up anymore. Make Molina move back.
Great body shot by De La Hoya.
De La Hoya is really showing something now.
He's rising.
To be able to stand in there in the 12th round of a tough fight with a tough fighter.
Oscar De La Hoya became a man tonight in the boxing ring.
You're right, George. Win or lose.
First time ever in this situation. In a spirited battle in the 12th round, and De La Hoya rising to the occasion. Good hard right hand by De La Hoya. Molina holding on.
Good right hand by De La Hoya.
And De La Hoya screams at Lane, get him off me.
Molina was wise to hold on.
He had to.
I thought he might have fallen if he hadn't held on.
Those good strong legs of Molina, like a soccer player or something.
It has so far been a great 12th round for De La Hoya. Under pressure. Another blistering right hand up the pipe.
Come on. Let him go in there. One step back. Come on.
Molina is hurt, and Oscar knows that he is a 12-round experienced fighter now.
Oh, this is champion stuff by De La Hoya in the 12th. He almost went down as he wobbled himself, but kept throwing.
Being hit behind the head like that.
De La Hoya has just cleaned Molina out in the 12th round. He has emptied the house.
Hey, ho. Come on.
That's when I say, watch HBO, you're going to see some stuff.
Oscar De La Hoya's first 12-round route-going performance.
him. He banged on him. He took it right to him. Effective aggressiveness, clean punching. He pulled out that fight. He did the fighting. Oscar De La Hoya looked to Mills Lane to help him all through the last rounds. I thought it was a John Molina victory based on effective aggressiveness and the clean body shots.
I disagree vehemently. I think that Oscar De La Hoya clearly won this fight.
And I think
there's nothing in my mind that will convince me that Larry Merchant is completely right this time.
Here's a look in the 12th round at De La Hoya's early assault. And this is how Oscar took command of the 12th. If, in fact, on any of the scorecards the 12th was pivotal, it would be a horrible injustice if anybody gave that round to Molina.
Sorry, Michael.
It clearly belonged to De La Hoya, did it not, George?
De La Hoya was a fantastic fighter tonight. That little boy face, believe me, is truly a man's body.
All right, let's go to Michael Buffer for the particulars.
Garden of the MGM Grand. We go to the scorecards. Jerry Roth scores the bout 116 to 111. Chuck Jampa scores it 117 to 110. And John Rubert scores it 116 to 111 for the winner. And still champion, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. How about a round of applause for two-time world champion John Molina.
Unanimous decision for De La Hoya. As it turns out, the 12th round was not critical to the scoring. You see the final punch stat numbers, which give De La Hoya big edges in the